What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, DHR2 Productions. I came across this article and I found this on Twitter, and not on Twitter, but I was, scrolling through Google and I come across some articles about Eminem and Elton John and MGK. Yeah, I think we're in for a loop because apparently Elton John claims that Young Thug is a better freestyler than Eminem. So that is a bit weird for Elton John to even say this out of his mouth. Since when was Young Thug a better freestyler? Because if I remember correctly, way back when he was coming out, he did horrible in his freestyle. And he's not even a good rapper. I'm sorry. I'm not into mumble rap music. So the fact that Elton John praises mumble rappers now, instead of, you know what? Here's the one thing I found funny about this article. If y'all remember back in 2002, I think it was some Grammys or a music awards show when Eminem and Elton John performed a song together, and they showed tremendous respect towards one another. So the fact that Elton John out of nowhere wants to praise mumble rap music, which is we all hate, is something weird to me. I don't know, man. It's something that we need to talk about. Let me share this screen because we got to talk about this. So y'all see the article? Yeah, we're about to go on a trip. We're going on a trip, y'all. Because this one just came out of left field for me. I'm sorry. I just don't like mumble rappers because all they do is just don't rap about nothing. Just making a joke out of music. Elton John has claimed that Young Thug is a better freestyler than Eminem. John recently recorded with Young Thug for the Tiny Dancer Singer upcoming album, The Lockdown Session. The two plus Nicki Minaj collaborated on a song, Always Love You. In an interview with Billboard, John revealed that he thought Young Thug had the upper hand over Eminem. I mean, I've seen Marshall Mathers. I can't even say that out. Marshall Mathers do it in Detroit, but I've never seen someone like Thug come in and do that. Are you just saying that because he rapped over Eminem's verse? Or you just saying that just to, for, publicity stunt? And I said that for a reason, because when somebody said that, they see a different mumble rapper rap like Eminem, they're going to claim that they're better than that lyrical artist. So something about this article kind of rubbed me the wrong way, because I feel like you're just saying it because you don't respect Eminem's music. And I just feel like everybody has some type of vendetta against Eminem. They want to counsel him all the time. They want to see him lose. They want to see him go down the wrong path. They want to see him go downhill. But lately, since 2018, when his Kamikaze album came out, that was literally one of his best works. Even Music to Be Murdered By album did twice as better than Kamikaze. Even the second album Eminem did it's like Eminem has been on fire with these album releases, surprise album releases. A lot of musical reactors are reacting to these songs on YouTube, but find it funny that each time I do a music reaction to Eminem, all of a sudden I get claimed just like that. It's just stupid, and I don't like it. But getting back on this topic, what Elton John just said, I have a problem with it for a reason. Because one, all of a sudden you're teaming up with mumble rap music when I thought you and Eminem were good back then. So I wonder what changed. All of that just came out of left field for me. Come on now, this stupid Chromebook. Oh, goodness, this. You know, sometimes when your internet is messed up, you have to wait for like 2 or 3 minutes for it to come back to life. I'm having one of those moments. John added that he was blown away by what Thug produced and went into details on the recording process. In the end, I had to leave because I think he felt a bit intimidated that I was there and I just wanted him to relax. What does that mean? What is that supposed to mean? Like you feel intimidated by Young Thug? Are you serious? Over a funny looking mumble rapper? But it's just an amazing moment in my music life. I mean, in my musical life. I had no understanding of how rap writers are put together, and it's fascinating to watch. Thug and John first worked together in 2018. The rapper sampled Rocket Man for his track High. Though they didn't record then, Thug wanted to meet the pop legend and talk music. So I bet they did. But still doesn't give me the fact that, you know, all of a sudden you praising Young Thug for being a better freestyler than Eminem. That part, that still kind of bugs me. I guess don't nobody have love for, you know, lyrical rappers nowadays. It's all about the mainstream now. And I just sad, bro. John ended up offering him advice after finding out the rappers used to be a choir boy. Sing more. Don't just rap, sing more. Because the mixture of rap and musicianship, mixture of rap and musicianship and melody is what really makes rap take off. And he's doing that now. The relationship between John and Eminem goes back over 20 years ago, which is something I mentioned before, when they performed Stand together at the 2001 Grammy Awards. I've always thought that it was like around 2002 when they performed the song together. So what changed? Since then, they have remained close. Oh, well, okay, so I might be wrong then, but still, why would you want to say that he's a better freestyler than Eminem? Since then, they have remained close, and Eminem credits John with. I'm so sick of these guys riding daggone dirt bikes down the street. Since then, they have remained close, and Eminem credits John with helping him stay sober, with recovery from drug addiction. Okay, I can respect that, but still, why would you want to say that, you know, he's a better freestyler than Eminem? Like, help me understand why. Hey, it's stupid. I swear, this Chromebook, yo. Okay, that's it. All right. So we're gonna end this here for a minute. I'm still trying to figure out why the Elton John come out of this way of saying that, you know, Young Thug is better than Eminem. Is anybody better than Eminem? No, I don't think so. Because when Eminem came out, he respected every single hip hop artist that came before him. So why all of a sudden you feel the need to say that, oh, since mumble rappers are out now, they're better than Eminem? Y'all, I'm not understanding this at all. All right, so we're gonna jump into another article, and it is about Eminem. Give me a few minutes. For some reason, this thing. All right, we're good. All right, so I had to make sure my Chromebook was straightened up. All right, so let's jump into another article, y'all. And this one is about MGK, starting beef once again with Eminem, supposedly. Where is it at? There you go. All right, y'all. Looks like we're here. Can't get it out. It's Machine Gun Kelly religious. Eminem called him a devil worshiper, but MGK's parents were missionaries. Yeah, I'm a bit confused on this one. Let's just get to the article. Eminem is a rapping legend and suffers no fools in his feuds with artists and outside of his genre. The most significant and most prolonged was his beef with fellow rapper Machine Gun Kelly. The rivalry spanned a decade, and in one of those several diss songs Eminem made, he mentioned that Machine Gun Kelly is a devil worshiper, is he a religious? So I can't even say all of his name right, but Eminem called MGK a devil worshiper in his diss track. The rap industry is cutthroat, and to no advance, some rappers have had to get into feuds with others to advance in their careers. For MGK, getting into a feud with renowned Eminem might have seemed like a bold and risky move, but others speculated it was brilliant in the end. No, it wasn't. And I'm going to tell you why it wasn't brilliant, because MGK knew not to be so disrespectful by commenting something inappropriate towards Eminem's daughters, calling her a hot and sexy 16-year-old when you're in your 20s and you send that to a teenager. Like, that's crossing the line. And he told you to stop doing it, and you just kept on doing it. So, and you see why Eminem made a diss track on you, and you pretty much lost. So, the fact that you went out of your way to go after the biggest and baddest hip-hop artist, knowing that you was going to take the biggest L, you just got your career ended just like that. So, it's ridiculous. The fact that you call it brilliant, no, it wasn't. It was the an in-career situation. MGK's career began in the late 2000s after he caught the attention of some music bigwigs with his mixtapes. His career began in 2006, but it wasn't until his supposed feud with Eminem, aka Marshall Mathers, that his career seemed to take off. What does that even mean? That he started beef with him back in 2006? I mean, it's probably began in 2018, but his career didn't really take off until 2012. So that don't make any sense. But his career was like known for when he got destroyed by Eminem in a diss track because he knew not to mess, with Eminem. The feud between the two began when MGK seemingly commenting about Eminem's daughter, which I mentioned before. At the time, Haley was only 16 years old, and although Eminem didn't say anything about it, it seemed as though he tried to blacklist MGK for something. I mean, for some of his shows. Oh, so he pretty much had MGK figured out, and he only went out with the bang, and he know how by doing a diss track, and which is why he won. Because in MGK's Rap Devil, he only mentioned one of the lyrics twice instead of went on to something different. This didn't sit well with MGK, though he ended up making a diss track talking about Eminem's self-proclaimed God status. The diss track poked Eminem, who fired back with Not Alike in his 2018 album Kamikaze. The song fired shots at MGK's name and warned him to keep his daughter's name out of his mouth. The issue continued with MGK firing back with Rap Devil, a take on Eminem's Rap God. MGK took shots at Eminem in a song calling him paranoid for paying millions for security a year. Eminem then slammed MGK in an interview, but refused to continue the conversation, saying he didn't want to give the MGK more fame. It kind of makes sense because when MGK was the one that started this whole thing by wanting clout from Eminem. So apparently, Eminem, like I said before, he already had MGK figured out before. So really, there's like no point to try to give somebody who is toxic more attention because they want the clout, they want the smoke. But I think when it comes to Eminem, there's no guarantee that you're going to end up losing in a rap battle. And it's been real documented. However, he went after MGK hard in his song Kill Shot, which is one of the best diss tracks of all time, clarifying that Eminem didn't aspire to be like MGK. Later, MGK claimed that he apologized to Eminem in his 2020 song Uncommodating. The latter said that the war between him and MGK was over, saying, "I'm God, and the Lord forgives even the devil worshippers." I don't think something like that is going to make it work, because if you want Eminem to forgive you, you would stop mentioning his daughter's name. And if you admit your wrongs, then he'll probably forgive you for all the crap you've done. But okay, let me. Oh my God, this. Let me fix something, because this thing on my nerve. Oh my goodness, man. Okay, here we go. MGK's parents were missionaries, and their involvement with the church saw them move around a lot. They lived in Egypt, Germany, and Chicago before settling in Denver when the rapper's mother left. MGK began taking an interest in rapping after listening to DMX, Ludacris, and Eminem. His father left for a while, and the rapper stopped attending school. He began making a name for himself by roasting older classmates in 2005. MGK's father returned to take him to QI, but they had to relocate back to Cleveland, where MGK began attending Shaker Heights High School. According to E! Online, MGK had a rough upbringing with his father, who was extremely religious and extremely strict. Could that be the reason why he was acting the way he was acting? Because here's the thing with religious parents in general. They'll always find ways to force religious on their children, but that's not the way to encourage your child to get to know God and, to give him praise. But if you're forcing it onto your child, that's not going to that's not going to let them want to get to know God like that. And I think that could have explained why, why he was being so like how he is now. So I don't know, man, but this part right here is kind of interesting to me because you can't just force religious on your child like that, because that's not going to make them want to go to church or get to know God in the first place. They'll get to know God, but not in your way. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has different ways of knowing Jesus Christ, but not in a way that you know him by you forcing it into them. Like, you can't do that. Let me stop right here. What's up, VJL? Filipio, how you doing? Okay, so let's talk about this for a moment. I think if MGK was religious, I think what he should have done was he should have addressed his issues and apologized like a man to Eminem over something he did a long time ago. So that way the drama and the beef would have been over with them. Because I think that right there is what a real man does, But then again, it's not my doing. I'm telling him what to do. That's only for him to decide if Eminem wants to forgive him or not. But still, the first article that we just read about, about Elton John liking Young Thug's freestyle over Eminem's. That right there kind of threw me off a little bit because even though y'all are still close, but you just came right out of the blue and just said that Young Thug is better than Eminem in freestyling. If I remember correctly, Young Thug is a terrible artist. His music is not that good. So I don't see him freestyling over Eminem. Because let's just face it, mumble rappers try to diss Eminem, and many of them came up short just like that. So that right there kind of confused me as to why would he even say something like that. I don't know. It just seemed kind of strange for them to say something weird. So just want to make this, little live video. I didn't want to record a regular video. I don't have time to be doing all the extra editings and stuff. Then wait for the thing to upload a few minutes later. I don't have time to be doing all that though. But yeah, y'all enjoy this video. Let me know in the comments down below. And if you want the article of the second Well, the link to the second article over Eminem's and MGK situation, it will be in the description as well. And don't forget to hit me up on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And yeah, y'all take it easy. And yeah, holla.